Accent on TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Ilona Europa. I love my chair. This is my week. Number 4. Mostly I'm alone here and just enjoying my life and my guests, and I have them only for myself. Sometimes I like this way. And what can I say? Accent on TV, the best of Poland and Europe. I don't know how many months we are on a video or on camera, but I think like 6 or 7. That's not so bad, I will say it. And our guests always make a big splash. But today, I don't know what to say. I just love this show. Love my guests. I feel like I know them. They are like just part of my life already. I don't know what will happen, but we will be friends forever. Hour ago, we had a show, Accent On, the 3-year-old show that I'm so proud to have and carry on my own shoulder by myself. And I was so excited to get an email from Erin, and she will tell me. She just wrote so nice email. She just listened to my show. She will tell us. But anyway, and I was researching who is this beautiful lady who took the time to listen to my show and write me and find email, just give me some nice feedback. That's always so nice. And then I said, wow, she's talented. Oh my gosh, I need to have her. Then I just, typical looking around the Facebook. I'm like, oh, she's married, and seems like that's powerful couple. They both are very, very talented. They both have their life intertwined in a entertainment business, acting, singing, script writers or something. Scripting is a very good word. I need to patent this one. But yeah, they will tell us a lot about themselves. But we had a conversation 1 hour long on Accent On. We'll be continuing on Accent On TV with new stuff. But I think we'll do fast forward with few life stories to bring all our people who are watching us and will be watching us forever, hopefully. Then we'll know more about them for sure. We have so much to share. I have a lot of questions that I would like to ask my beautiful guests. Then I had no chance because time goes so fast on the radio, and probably will happen the same here. Anyway, time for beautiful introduction. Accent on TV, the best of Poland and Europe, with your host, Ilona Europa. Just is proud to introduce our gorgeous blue eyes girl. What is your name?
My name is Erin Carrera. Thank you.
Erin Carrera? That's so like Italian. I mean,
Yeah.
Are you married to some handsome, gorgeous man that is sitting next to you whose name is...
Carlo Carrere.
Oh
in
my
Italian.
God!
Sì, in italiano è
He
Carrere.
is Italian, and he doesn't fake his accent. He's for real Italian,
Right.
beautiful man. You have another name.
Yes, my original name is Erin Muir. And I'm from Minnesota. And we were saying on the radio before that, being from Minnesota, actually, you do have an accent. Yeah.
I love you
Yeah.
for that, because this show is about people who are accented, and they could be an American. To me, they're having very heavy accent. I don't know why all these
Have you
Americans...
ever been to Georgia?
Yeah,
And
whatever.
they've got
Sometimes.
that beautiful
I
accent.
know. Then, in a way, this is a show about people with an accent, and I allowed you to flourish even the beautiful, clean Hollywood accent, pure American accent, and you can forget about your Minnesota accent, although we love it too. It's so pure and real. But like I say, you both are not unusual couple. A lot of people are happily married for longer or for shorter here, but just to have so much in common. And loving each other still. I know you both are very young marriage, still 3, 4, 5 years that you know each other or whatever. It's still young, but in Hollywood it's really long, to be married and happy married 3, 4, 5 years, knowing each other is like, wow, very, very long and beautiful. Tell me, how did you meet?
Oh.
Let's
Wow.
start from the gossiping. We like
That's a
TMZ,
fun-
like gossips or
Yes.
View gossips, accented on gossip.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, who is
Shall I
telling
start
us?
or you start?
You can start if you
Oh,
want.
okay. I'll
Okay, and
start.
then she will say, and you say, no, 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 no. I remember this
True,
differently.
it's true.
And
Every
they are
time we
never
tell the
right.
story.
We remember everything perfectly. Guys have different vision of how they met us. But okay, let's see and hear Erin. version.
So, the backstory is I had gone back to school to finish my opera training because I left school when I was younger, had this whole life in a rock band. And anyway, so I was going back to opera school. I met with this manager. I was going to a kind of a fancy school in New York. And I met with this manager who said, you could totally have an international opera career, but you need more performance experience and you need to improve your conversant Italian and conversant German. And I was like, okay.
Opera without German and
Right.
Italian, tough.
Exactly. And even I had sung in an opera while I was in New York, and it was an international cast. There were people from Japan, Korea, all over Europe, and the common language was not English. The common language was Italian or German. So like there was a girl from Japan who only spoke Italian and a little French. So she and I would have to speak French together because I didn't really speak
Okay,
Italian.
what else? Now
So,
we say she speaks English, she speaks Italian, a little French, and German because she needed to study opera. What an excuse to learn a few languages. And meantime, she had a plan.
Yes.
Probably somewhere that she will meet some gorgeous Italian gentleman forever. Fall in
know,
love
right?
with him, or it wasn't planned.
It
not
wasn't
really- No,
planned.
it wasn't planned.
How-
Beautiful. Okay, then
So
yes.
what happened was, although I will say, once I had been on a trip, just before that, I had gone on a trip with a friend of mine, a girlfriend of mine, to Italy just for fun. And I had been writing love letters, but with no name, to blank. And I was hiding the love letters all over Italy. Like I hid them
Like
in
in
the
Rome, right?
Like in
And
Rome.
I was in Rome at that
Yep.
time.
I hid them in a boot at the
Did you leave a
Ferragamo
phone number?
store. No, I didn't. I just signed
I
them
found
there.
the
and-
letter
yeah.
in Piazza Navona.
I know.
Call me.
Right, exactly. No, I hid it everywhere, underneath the pillows in the bed, underneath the bed in the B&B I was staying at. Anyway, so then I came back to Los Angeles, and I was like, well, I don't know that I really want to be an opera singer per se, as much as I want to be more like a crossover, like Josh Groban or Sarah Brightman. But just in case, I'm going to improve my language skills, starting with
so cute.
Italian, and I started.
And at that time, it was my day job.
Yeah.
I happened to be an Italian teacher, especially for singers. Like
No.
Yes.
No. And we will learn that their life, and especially Carlo life, has so many, like, happened by accident, but I won, I did that, like, come on, man. Okay, now you were the teacher, Italian.
I was the teacher of Italian. Yes,
Yep.
and I was teaching,
No.
students like her, especially singers and opera singers who wanted to, study the bel canto, like we call
Yeah.
it. The
Beautiful way of
Italian
singing.
for
the
opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
but sounds like, I was the teacher. Come on, he's a dangerous man. We will find out who he is really. Then when you have a teacher, sometimes in Italy, that teaches you bel canto and way how to speak and sing properly in Italian, really, he can be like FBI agent or something, or working underground with, again, FBI of Italy or something. You better tell us who you are, because when I read your short bio, I'm like, whoa, colorful dude. I like that. It's very, very cool. Then tell us your unusual life story. Okay, you met her, teaching her singing, but she really didn't
Oh my
know.
God! I mean, that was the most hilarious thing to
Struck.
do.
You were
Because
struck.
she actually was trying. She was rehearsing. Like we were at a coffee shop, sitting outside in the yard of the coffee shop, and she was trying opera at full length, like
Oh my God.
outside where all the people were watching us. And it was such an amazing moment because they were all mesmerized by her voice.
The glasses were
Like,
breaking.
because, yeah,
her
everything
voice,
was
the high
breaking,
pitch, the high C was going crazy. You had this moment like, whoa, whatever. Yes.
Yeah, because all of the
Wow.
students would just keep it down. She was just loud. She didn't care. She was
Yeah.
so open, so
I've
She
never
had a
been able to
talent
keep it
into
down.
it. Yeah,
Talent need to be shared.
amazing. Exactly.
And she hit you straight with this error of her voice into your heart.
Yeah,
I was over.
She did that. It happened over time.
Over time,
like, over
yeah.
time. I
Okay.
didn't.
I knew he liked me. I mean, obviously, I thought he was beautiful. Look at the man; he's amazingly,
God.
you know.
And I liked her too. I mean,
But-
she
No,
was,
gosh!
of course.
It's harder for me to like say how gorgeous she is, you know.
She was.
Yes,
You are
he's
gorgeous.
so
She's
beautiful.
an amazing looking lady. You got lucky. But, you know, this could be not so pretty girl who sings gorgeously.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with a real angel,
I did.
gorgeous girl.
I
Okay,
did.
not then, but you really were not a teacher. You were maybe daytime teacher, but at night or morning, many years before or a few years before. What you were doing in Italy?
So in Italy, I had for 12 years a career in Italian law enforcement. So I was in the Italian National Police Force, which is called the Carabinieri, which has a military status, and I was a captain over there, and I was working very
sexy.
hard.
Sexy wife.
Yeah.
Can't say how sexy.
I know,
this
very
is
sexy.
No,
And
but
he-
dangerous also. Yes.
Well,
It
and
was-
he's very
yeah.
humble, but if you can get him to talk about like what he was, you know, working on mafia crimes and catching Italy's most
And we are not
wanted
talking
and-
movies, which
and-
he's also, you know, right now very deeply involved in Hollywood with the movie making part of his life. But it's like, is this for real? What you are saying?
Right.
Yeah, it is. for
You
real.
need to come again with Erin, and we'll be talking and playing more your music. But we'll talk also about this dark side of crazy part. Everybody's scared of word mafia, and we think no, it doesn't exist. But we have a lot of mafias. We have Russian mafia. We have
Yeah, the Italian mafia.
Italian
I was
mafia
actually,
here,
I was
you know,
actually
we have a lot of
working.
Russia. Maybe this is something that we think doesn't really exist, but you say hi. We have nice people coming here, but 12 years working, using your brain to catch something that we are seeing mostly on a screen, and it's petrifying.
It
What
is.
makes you to do that?
Well, when I was a kid, it was my dream to be in law enforcement. I fancied myself as like a big cop, like doing good for the people. And that's what I ended up doing like right away when I was 17, like right out of high school, and I joined the academy, and I was lucky. I was able to enter because it was very hard. Because it's a very like sought after career in Italy, that kind of career. So and then I just wanted to do something good for the
For people.
and that was my main motivation.
What got
And-
you to school? Because you needed to study something to be one.
Oh yes, because I mean, when you join the Accademia Carabinieri, you have to study for the government. So I actually took 2 degrees, master's degrees.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
The first one was basically I was
Smart
studying-
man.
Yeah.
Smart. 2 degrees.
Yeah, one in law and the other one in science of security. Yes.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
it was pretty, intense because you had to train and also to study for, taking, getting your degree. And it was, the first 2 years at the academy was like 3 years was very, very hard.
After 12 years, in a way, you were a little worn down, or you decided that no, you don't want to do this for whole your life, and because you had something else cooking or dreaming.
Yeah,
about.
exactly. I actually realized that I entered the law enforcement because I wanted to do something good and I wanted
Yeah.
to do something great for people, and I actually realized maybe I always had an artistic soul within me, and I realized there was the moment that I could do the same great things I wished I could do when I was a kid, but
Telling the
as an
stories.
artist,
Wow.
as a writer, as a screenwriter, as an actor. So, and that's I just decided, okay, it's now or never. I have to quit, and I have to pursue my career as an actor and as a screenwriter and as a novelist.
And when was the time that you met Erin? When was it? Was this the break, or a little bit later?
And it was a little bit later when I came to Los Angeles because I
Okay,
went
then
to
you were teaching
Rome
here.
for a couple of years before coming to
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Then
That's
in, when you were leaving these beautiful letters under the pillows everywhere, that wasn't the time that you
No,
got met.
that was
You were
just
already
yeah.
in Los Angeles. Getting this straight for everybody, because that's a movie in the making, and we will know a lot of more. Okay, that's very, very great story. Then you said, okay, you stopped working for police, or how you call this?
Carabinieri. Carabinieri.
It's kind of like
Okay.
the FBI.
FBI.
It-
Yes,
it's-
and then you decided the screenwriting is something, and maybe you can make good by telling people stories that hopefully have good endings, not too much blood, but probably has too much blood. But
A
anyway,
little.
then the dream about flying and being part of Hollywood scene happened because you could just got lucky or another great win. I want to hear about that, and people need to know that.
I was still in Italy when I applied for the diversity visa green card lottery.
Yeah.
And that the first attempt I won. They just called me and they said, you have
Wow.
been selected, so you have
And
to
you
go
were
to
like,
America.
okay, I won. I'm like,
Well,
and
really,
backpack going to America.
yes. So
But
I
in meantime, you want something else.
no, that's
This-
exactly what.
But you were writing screenwriter.
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted, because I was actually writing screenplays which like fit the American market more than the Italian market. So I already knew, like deep inside, that it would have happened.
You belong here.
So I belong here.
Your
Exactly.
storylines.
Yes,
You
I
belong
belong here. And as I said before, I was working with Americans like back in Bosnia. And when
Yeah,
I was on the
yeah.
peacekeeping mission, I was the liaison officer to the 3rd Infantry Division, like back that time. And that's where I fell in love with the American mentality and the American spirit, and the fact that here in America you can dream big and nobody's
Yeah.
gonna blame you because you dream big. They're happy because you dream big. So that was the time where I realized, okay, one day I would go to America. So
I'm
and
so
that's what
proud
happened.
of you. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you also, because this life in this beautiful country, America, it really teaches us that dreams can come true. You need to fight for them, but you have the perfect place to really be here, and you fight with the best. I always say that it's easier to win with not the bestest people,
That's true.
but the real fight is if you win over something that you believe is really, really the best, in your opinion. Then now you are coming to Hollywood. You are so beautiful a singer. It's just so much talent in Los Angeles, so much talent in America, in New York. You know, you have this amazing vocal. We will be talking about many faces of Erin. When she sings, she just can do all. And in a way, you can say it's plus. Sometimes you can say it's trouble, because she can do all. And her songs will prove to us. We'll be having little live concert from you. 2 songs we'll be singing live, and I'm sorry you cannot stand in front of our table. Hopefully one day we will be able to do that. And it's not easy to sing sitting, but you have a good techniques, and whenever you say stop it, we'll stop it. But yeah, this is the country that we can dream. This is a country that, you know, I came here because I fell in love with somebody too, and I rebuilt my life practically from zero. Nobody cared, nobody knew what I was doing, and I barely spoke English, and I wanted to sing in English with heavy accent or unusual accent. That wasn't easy. Nobody wanted to write for me. Then I needed to start writing for myself. But you know, the doubtness about myself doesn't really exist. I think Europeans, if I may say a little bit, we have this toughness about us. I think we also believe deeply in ourselves. And I think bringing this to this country and mixing with the possibility of having a win or having the dream that maybe can come true, that's a very good mixture. You know, you don't doubt, you just push it harder. You're just doing harder. You are looking for your own answers. I know that when it comes to your life, Erin, it's probably very similar. You went through many different roads and you discover yourself every day too. But in a way, we think you're an American. And for you, it's much easier. You feel like you belong here. And sometimes what is harder for us is maybe easier for you. Then I just want to go fast forward a little bit to the moment that you are already in America. Yes, you got your visa, and you decided that's the time to just leave and take your chances. You knew anybody? Nobody? Nobody. Nobody.
No, I came here, the only person I knew was myself. So it was kind of very hard in the beginning, and especially the language wasn't still, I still was struggling with English at that time.
Yeah.
And I was studying a career where I had to compete, as you say, with the best writers from all around the world and from America. And so I had really to commit myself into learning everything, from the craft to the writing and everything. And I was very lucky because then, of course, committing to it, I was able to learn. And also I was able to meet very nice people. And of course, she's the best. So
I cannot wait for this moment when eventually you say, that's what I had. I was thinking what to do in LA. Probably that's what you say. And you picked, okay, I'll be teaching somebody Italian. I don't know how this happened that you decided to be a teacher here.
Yeah, because I needed money because I was living off, my savings from my previous career, but they weren't like
shrinking.
So I was needing a job, So and I thought to myself, okay, what's the easiest, the easiest thing to do for me, teaching Italian, because I'm very good with Italian, of course. So
you're a novelist. You have a law degree.
Yeah. So I started teaching Italian, and I had a few students, and then she came along. And
how did you find him?
I found
Craigslist?
Somebody pitching me.
That would be amazing. Craigslist.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Almost?
no. I had. I wanted to take one-on-one sessions rather than classes, and I found like an agent who hooks you up with one-on-one sessions, and they randomly assigned me to Carlo or Carlo to me. Now he thinks that
You saw my picture,
I saw
you
his
liked me.
picture and chose
In a
him.
way, I think she will never tell you, but I think that was the truth.
I think so.
No.
I think that too.
Okay, whatever. Well, whatever you say doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
meant
matter
to be
because-
with picture, with no picture, even if she saw your beautiful face and nothing will come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be the right moment and right vibes and
Yeah, the
waves
energy
and energy
and
need to be
he's
right.
not just
then
handsome, he's
probably helps that
kind
you are
and-
very handsome, but you saw him first time. And what was it?
Oh yeah, I
my
remember I
gosh.
saw him. It was summertime. I was wearing an orange tank top, and I remember
Okay.
and he was wearing his tank top that is very un-Italian, and it says like what? It's like a.
I really
an
wanted to
American-
adapt it to the American
He was
style.
dressed
of
like an
wearing
American. and he stood up, and I was like, Carlo, and he was so adorable and so nice. And I learned, then we started having lessons every week. I would see him, and he was so kind and smart and
Scary.
yeah, he was just so many
Scary.
wonderful
It's in
qualities.
beautiful way scary.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
because find really a gentleman and
Yes.
smart gentleman, somebody reliable and
Especially in
having
LA.
Yeah, especially in LA. And I know that coming from Italy is also plus because you knew that he loves family.
Yes.
Because one thing is what we learned that Italian people,
Yes.
Europeans, we have deep, deep roots. And we love our parents, love our family,
Yes.
and that's very important too.
Absolutely.
The
he had good
respect
values.
towards older people.
Yes.
That's here is too fast paced. People don't think about parents too much or grandparents, and that will be old one day.
Right.
Everybody's today or maybe tomorrow, but not further.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, then
So- well, so
you were
that-
you were dating
Well,
for how
no-
long?
Well, actually, so what happened is it took a long time for us to actually even go on a date because he never made a move at all.
I was being professional.
He
You
was-
were a teacher.
And I
I
needed
was
a job. I needed a job so bad.
yes, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
couldn't
I was like, I
afford to
think
listen.
he likes me. Well, what kind of Italian is this? Like, he's
Yeah,
not
well,
making a move. Aren't they supposed to be like
Wow.
these Latin lovers
yeah,
and these
hot
suave
and wants everything
guys?
right away and
Right?
No,
No, not
took
at
you
all.
like week before he started. No, 2 weeks.
Months.
Months. Oh,
and,
wow.
And actually,
Well-
I made the move. Well, I mean, a
Good
few
for you,
months.
girl.
2
Good
months.
for
I
you.
made-
Sometimes
2
you need to
months.
help.
Well, I mean, to be honest, normally I don't like to make the move, but I was like, I was just kind of, I wasn't thinking like, I need to make a move. It wasn't like I was obsessing. It was more like, I was kind of
Mystery,
looking
why?
for an opportunity just to see like if something could be opened up there. And I was walking my dog. I have a little dog named Henry. And
Henry.
yeah, he's so cute. And I was walking him at like 8 in the morning or 7:30 in the morning. And I passed by some people that I thought they were speaking Italian, but the guy was wearing a sweatshirt that said Italia. So I was like, aha, ding. And I texted Carlo like it was 8 in the morning, like, buongiorno, I'm walking the dog and I passed by some Italians. What do you guys, are Italians taking over the valley? Or, I tried to say something clever and charming and cute. And I think I tried in Italian, which not so good. But, and then I realized it was like 7:30 or 8 in the morning.
Wake up,
And
wake
so then I wrote a second message that said, oh, I hope I didn't wake you up. And he wrote back, can I say?
Of course.
He said, No. It is a pleasure to be awakened by you in the
I
morning.
broke the
Oh
ice.
gosh, people, we are fall in love with you, man. And I love that. That's beautiful.
was,
Again, meant to be. You
yeah.
know, meant to be. You met Italian people. We passed them by. Meant to that you tried. There was a great connection.
Yeah,
You
right?
used this very smartly, girl. I'm very proud of you, and you
Thank you.
responded. Okay, the first kiss. When this happened?
Oh, wow.
Can we say it? We don't
Yeah.
need
Well,
to, but
We had to go on a date that she considers to be a date I don't, because we went hiking like a daytime.
Yeah.
And we Italians don't date like during like in the morning, but you Americans do. And that's like I didn't know that. So for me it was just meeting her, and for her it was a date. So I didn't kiss her on that occasion, and that
God, you must
kind of-
thinking, what's wrong with me?
I
Or
was.
with
I was
him?
like, well, I was
Gorgeous
like, what's wrong? What
woman.
kind of Italian is this? Then I was like, maybe he's not interested.
I
I've
just
just
didn't
been
know. So,
You're a
but
gentleman.
what happened is that she had a show in a small theater, and she didn't want to invite me, and I kind of invited myself to it, and so I went there, and it was a very, very lovely show called Amanda Callas show.
Yeah, it was my friend Amanda was
Yeah,
doing like a
Amanda.
variety show for Halloween.
And she happened to sing a song that I love so much,
Oh.
which is Love Song for a Vampire. Which I was, okay, and I really realized how great her voice was. But she also dedicated to me like a song, like an aria, which is,
Yeah, Stride la Vampa, which is a Verdi aria, which
and she dedicated it to me like in front of everybody. And that was, I
you
really, that
felt
moment
so
I really melted.
special. Oh,
I was, okay, this
she's
is the,
mine. She needs to be
yes.
mine.
So
That was the night that you
Yeah.
got a little closer.
Yeah.
and
That's
that
beautiful.
was the night that we first
That was
kissed.
3 years
Yeah,
ago, 4
that
years
was
ago.
4 years.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
the 30th of October
October.
2012.
Yeah, we were under the
Congratulations.
full moon and we were out.
Aw.
Actually, he walked me to my car and we sat and talked at the car for like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours,
Maybe a couple of hours.
a couple of
before it
hours.
happened.
And then finally,
He kissed you.
yeah. So,
Oh, God. It's terrible. We cannot take it another date without a kiss. So good. I'm so happy for both of you. And now, not only you both are dreaming separately, but you have good things going on together.
Yes.
But
Yes.
let's just start. Okay. Erin,
Let's
little
see.
bit about you. I can read your questions. You know what
Yeah.
you are trying make me to answer. Just lead us. Your life is very, very colorful. Yes, you came from the small town. Could you tell us, like, fast forward your bio and little bit successes, little story? I have 2 of your CDs with
Yes.
me. Then I don't know. Probably they are available on iTunes.
Yes.
Everywhere.
they're available on iTunes, Reverb Nation, CD Baby, Amazon, and
Titles.
you can find one of my CDs is called Poet's Lovely Daughter. One of them is called Songs. And then I have several singles available on iTunes as well as Reverb Nation. If you go to my website, worldofaaron.com, it'll link you to everything.
That's a nice line. I like that.
Thanks.
Easy. Yeah.
World
easy
of
to
Aaron.
remember.
I used to have a different website, and my lovely web developer, I thought he was also hosting and taking care of everything. And then all of a
gosh.
sudden one day,
And you paid it.
uh-huh.
Paid him also.
Of course, I did. And then one day, somebody said, your emails are bouncing. And I went and checked, and I couldn't log in. And then I went and looked at the website, and I hadn't been getting the notices that that particular website was coming up for renewal because they were going to him, and he thought I was getting them. And a Japanese company bought it out from underneath me, but they're willing to sell it back to me for only $1,000.
And then mine is a little bit. My domain name is a little bit more expensive.
Really? How
and
much?
I don't. I think 2,500
Yeah.
right now was more when I had some good hits here
Right.
and there. Now it's going down. I'm just getting lower and lower. You know,
It's
but
like the
that's
stock
sad.
market,
But fact
basically.
is that I decided, okay, no more .com. I don't care. You
Yeah,
know,
there's so
it's-
many options. You
yeah,
could be .us,
yeah. But it was
whatever.
fun to have ilonaeuropa.com. Now I have Ilona Europa Creative, which I think is much cooler.
Uh-huh.
.com still. That's okay. Whatever.
Exactly.
Websites, who cares about websites?
Yeah,
anyway?
right?
Nobody
This is not about web
Not
development.
anymore. We
So
have you
this is about
live. We
me
have both
and
of you live.
you and
Okay,
you.
then
So-
you enter, you are rock chick. You
Yeah.
are opera chick. You are pop. You are songwriter. And you have so beautiful voice in so many ways. Then you probably wake up every morning with your beautiful husband thinking, who am I today? Okay. How does your day look when you wake up?
Yeah, honestly, I actually don't think that I.
I need to
Who
put
am
you
I
in your
today?
head. You are special.
What I do in the mornings is you guys might laugh. I pray and then I say thank you for
Aw.
coming into my life, and I'm spiritual. I ask for guidance in my career, and I hand my life over to the divine, knowing that I'm going to be guided in the right directions. You know, just like
Yeah.
how I found your show and I emailed you
I
because I
believe in
enjoyed
that.
it. And
More and more, you're so right. I know that a lot of people are not religious. It doesn't really matter. You always believe in something. You need to find the strength in something. Like I say, 4 years, my life fell apart, and I am believer, but not like believer.
Sure.
And but after so many bad things happen, and then resolution were popping up every day. I didn't even know how to find them. They just were coming.
Yeah.
Then I really start believing that something's watching over myself and my daughter's life, that really the horrible things that were happening, they eventually were like straightened out. You know, you need to start believing, because nobody believed that my life will get better, but you know, went better and better, and a lot of good things happen because of horrible things also. Then the say depth of religion or beliefs or just strength in yourself comes from lots of stuff. And you mentioned that you try to be too perfect. Yes.
Oh yeah. When I was younger, like for example, when I was going to music school, I also had done very well academically, but I was putting so much pressure on myself to be perfect in every way. Specifically, the hardest part was I was looking for the perfect weight, and I was having eating disorders. I was getting up at 5 a.m. to go jogging and then play piano and then practice and then do homework. And you know what? Yeah. I was writing my papers the day they were assigned. You know, like I was just, I was over the top crazy, went nuts, and it wasn't sustainable. It also wasn't who I really am. It was like this version.
You wanted the peace, and you created a, hell.
I created a monster.
Monster, yeah.
And so I ended up leaving that school, and I joined a rock band, and I know,
that's
right?
good.
And I was amazing because I got to tour around the country. It was me and 5 boys in a van, and I learned a lot about men, and being with them on the road, and I learned how to call venues and book myself. And at the time, MySpace was just getting started, and we were using MySpace to get people to come to our shows. It was before people were like, if you're a band, don't add me as a friend, because I'm sure it got overwhelming after a while. But it was great at first.
Yeah, people need to understand how beautiful singer like you or us, all of us artists, we need to reach out.
Yeah.
That's what this crazy industry ask us to do right now, to not only be very, very talented, bring perfect albums that are already, gorgeously produced and probably very, very good quality of music. Also, they want you to finance everything in the beginning. They say, maybe we'll take you over. Yeah. But in a way, right now, you don't have many albums deals. You have like maybe one or.
But if David Foster is watching, please give me a call, Mr. Foster.
Yes, David, because I think the quality of your voice can impress Mr. David Foster for sure. Then. Okay, enough of the rock chick.
Yeah.
You decided one day, okay, that's not for me. I need to settle.
Well, we were together.
You came back to opera?
Yeah. Well, actually, what happened is I moved here, and I was doing songwriting, and I got on a label. I was on an indie label for a little while. And then, the music industry, a lot of the small labels have just fallen away. So that is when I actually did a little damage to my voice, touring so much on that. And I had to start rebuilding my voice. And I went back to a voice teacher who used opera to rebuild my voice, and who said, "What? You have this amazing opera voice." I said, "Thank you." And so I decided to go back and finish, so that at least whatever I was going to do, and I wanted to be like Andrea Bocelli, Sarah Brightman, because when people hear a little bit of that opera in there, they get excited. And I just feel like that's an area where I love the music loves me back, and there aren't many of us who can do that. So, and who can be like, Linda Ronstadt, Barbara Streisand, Sarah Brightman, Josh Groban, Kristen Chenoweth, who can cross genres like that. So
very ambitious, but you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to whatever the divines want for my career, but I feel like that's my milieu.
Just beautiful. Anyway, we have 2 backing tracks. Then My Secret is the one, and No Photo. Which one would you like a little bit sing for us?
I'd like to do No Photo. No Photo.
Oh, No Photo.
Yeah.
Okay, we can have our headphones.
There's an option to sing this in multiple languages or English. So do you have a request?
Oh, request? Oh my gosh.
Sardinian or English?
I'm joking.
Oh, right. I don't actually no, that's Czech.
Okay, yeah.
I only know. No, I don't know
anything that is shish is very similar to Polish, and I love it. Okay, baby. Oh, sweetie. Okay, I'm sorry you cannot stand up, but we love you for trying to just charm us with your gorgeous voice.
Thank you.
Okay, then Novota.
My soul will never rest without your love. Every waking hour, I'm thinking of you. Promise you won't waste one single moment, letting your heart break away from me. The only one forever for me is you. For now and for always, I'll be here with you. The only one forever for me is you. For now and for always, I'll be here with you. With you far away, will I survive? There's a pain I feel deep inside, 'cause nothing is worth enough to me without you by my side. Every day, the only one forever for me is you. For now and for always, I'll be here with you. The only one forever for me is you. For now and for always, I will be here with you. No potrò riposare, amore, corro, pensendi a tieso, donzi momento, noi stessi in tristura, prenda e oro, ne dispiagherei. Oh, pensamento, assicuro che ti solo bramo, che t'amo forte, t'amo, t'amo e t'amo.
crossover vocal, opera mixing with beautiful, almost poetical pop. I just love it. And words of love, they are belonging to both of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Sitting and singing, you have great techniques. I study opera, and I really, really applaud you.
Thank you.
A great job, and tough, because we have no reverb, we have nothing. It's pure microphone. You did an amazing job, okay? And I'm looking, we have 10 more minutes. We have another song, which is called My Secret. In a way, I will give you maybe 1 second of break. You can
Yeah, take a sip of water. Somebody tell a joke.
Okay, let's talk to your beautiful husband and tell us good stuff that's going on. And in a way, I still need to say hi to Domenico Capuano, because Domenico Capuano is a gentleman that is also from Italy. I had a pleasure to bring him from Italy here on an artist visa, and he's doing very, very well, scoring for a lot of movies and doing hits.
And I can't
writing
wait to
for
meet
me.
you.
And that's what I think life really brought us together. They are working on the movies. She's a great singer. We are all great musicians. And we have Domenico Capuano that we need to put together with these great people. And some great family things will happen because of that. That something great will happen when it comes to creativity. I hope for that. Then tell us your good news, because you are in 6 years in Hollywood. You work hard. You needed to find a way how to become citizenship here too, and making money for yourself, and dream. And dreams do come true. What's happening right now?
Dream is a very important. Dreaming is a very important. It happened that one of my scripts got picked up by a few producers, like Kane Lee, the producer Kane Lee, and Sparkstone Entertainment, that are setting it up through a very prominent Chinese financing company. Their financiers very, very huge. They have like partnership with ArcLight Films and the Fox International. So the movie is formally in pre-production. So it's a big budget movie. So it's not easy to make, but it's kind of happening slowly, but it's happening. And hopefully this year or next year, we'll see.
And you also are flying. That's a big story. That's a big news. We are seeing, whole movie in the making. Wow, people dream about it for years, And not only is your script, will you be playing in your own movie as an actor, or they don't let you?
I actually have a small role I want to play in it, because everything I write, I have a role that I want to, it's for myself.
Cameo,
so it's not of course it's not like the hero, but the hero has to be like a movie star. But it's a good role that is
like
going to be
dude
remembered.
behind the angels, the Charlie Angels, like the Charlie.
Exactly, something like that.
But we want to see you. We don't want you to not be there physically. You will
Yes,
add
I will be there.
good things to the movie. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And also, I know you are flying to Italy with your beautiful wife, and you both have good things going on. Plus, don't forget to pitch your show. Okay,
That's right.
Erin? Then, Italy first, because this is happening also.
Yes, we're going
spring.
to Italy, like in the spring. So I'm going to be in a movie as an actor. And it's a movie based on a true event, very bad event, like happened in the 80s. And she's going to sing the movie score, which actually she just did, because that song is going to be the movie in Sardinia, is going to be the movie score of the movie. So it happened that I was already cast as one of the actors in the movie, and the director was searching for a singer, to. And I said, I have, my Erin, she's a great singer. Okay, let me hear her samples, and I sent over her samples, and as I told you before, like one day after, he called me, like he was like mesmerized, he was like in trance. I said, Carlo, Erin, if she sings like the phone book, she will be awesome, even like just singing a phone book. She has an amazing voice, the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my life. I want her in my movie. So she's going to be there too.
But what is the most beautiful thing, the way how you describe this moment? You are so happy for your wife.
I am.
You really are her biggest fan, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You both are really, really having something sweet about wishing each other the best. I think that's the success. Loving each other is good, but when you have two creative people and dreaming big, sometimes one person is winning more. Sometimes you can even lose. But boy, these little winnings that can turn into something really big, and the support, and okay, my wife, okay, my husband, okay, friends. I love that. I love that about both of you, and hopefully this will make you really, really great in this business and the staying power in this business because of characters and the love that you both have to each other. March is good month for you too, girl.
That's right.
What's going on in March?
On March 11th, Friday, March 11th at 8:30 p.m., come down to Genghis Cohen, which is located at 741 North Fairfax Avenue, Los Angeles, 90046. I'm going to be singing a concert of some originals, a couple of really fun covers, a little smattering, but all within what I sort of similar to the classical pop crossover. So some pop,
very interesting.
Some songs. Actually, I'm going to be covering a song by the Pistol Annies, if you know them. I'm going to be covering a song by Muse, and then some originals.
That's cool.
I've got a great band headed by James Lent, Dr. James Lent, who's a great pianist and does a lot of work around here, but also internationally.
Lovely.
And so you can just come on down Friday, March 11th, 8:30. It's $10.
Don't forget, if you are March what?
11th.
11th March, yeah. You will be in Italy till probably.
We'll be going to Italy after that.
That's good. Then maybe, in March, in the first weeks of March, you just come back here. Obviously we want people remember, and you can call in to studio also. You could just come and we'll play another song and we just talk a little bit to make people remember this date. Just call me, okay?
I will.
We'll have you back. Okay, now we have like 4 more minutes of our show. Time goes so fast. Okay, website.
Okay, my website, is worldofaaron.com. That's ERIN. So worldofaaron.com. That will lead you to my music. For my music, you can also go to ecarrere.com, ECARERE.com.
And we have all these links on our Accent On and Accent On TV. When it comes to your husband, how we can find you if somebody wants to book you in another James Bond movie.
Well, you can just find me I'm on online. My email, which is Carlo Carrere, which is the same last name, so Carlo and Carrere, CARERE @hotmail.com.
Yep, you can see his demo on IMDb. You can watch on YouTube.
Yes, I'm pretty open. Pretty public, so online.
Well, please go to Accent On, both of them, on their Facebook pages, and just like everything what they do, and just keep finger crossed because things are happening. I like when they happen like that. Okay, baby, do you have a power to sing?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
We can sing a little bit of the song. I know we don't have time for the whole thing probably, but
yeah, it's 3 minutes. But you tell me when you have enough because I know not easy, but you're doing a good job to not do that. Okay, where is my?
I forgot actually. I was just so in the moment on the last one.
Where is my error? I got it. My secret.
But I'm scared to scare you away. So my secret stays with me.
Say bye-bye to this beautiful song, but that's a perfect song to end our show. It's already words of love. We need them so much. I love you, people. I love you so much.
Thank you so much for having us on. I was so gratified when I got your message because I've been a fan of her show. Oh. I was just looking on the internet, and I know I don't have time to go in the whole story, but
yes, you do have time. Yes, you do.
Right. I was listening actually to another person's show, and I found hers, and I was reading about you and everything you do, and you've got that adorable picture, and you were talking about some of the charity work you do, and you come across as like how you are on the show. You're so honest and available, and it's interesting, and so I just loved it. So I actually just wrote a fan letter.
Thank you so much. Yeah. That means so much to me. But outside of that, I would never meet you if you didn't. Right? I'm so happy that we met. Something great will happen because of that. I'm sure already. And I hope people will fall in love with this duo. It's just so nice people. Then we'll have her back, and her husband too. We'll see when they come back from Italy. They will talk about the movies a little bit more. And maybe we'll even bring Domenico Capuano. And maybe we'll do some big scoring like John Williams or something. Wow, that would be amazing. I love you again. Thank you.
Thank you
for watching. And you can watch over and over and over the show. And for right now, I need to click the button for Accent On and say bye-bye.
You're listening to Accent on TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.